Okay, what we're going to do today in this workshop is I'm going to show you how to create an ebook of your own subject, of your own choosing, from scratch, using ChatGPT and Midjourney for images. Okay, so let's get started. First thing you want to do is go over to ChatGPT. Well, actually, the first thing you want to do is grab your prompt, and this happens to be the prompt that I created. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and copy it. And it's the basic prompt, and I'm going to have to customize it. Let's say we want to do create an ebook on, say, a ketogenic diet. Let's say, so as it says, act as a, and we're going to go ahead and put in whatever we want to put. We're acting as a, let's say, what did I call her? Dietitian. Okay, we're going to act as a dietitian. I'm telling it to create an ebook outline on ketogenic diet. And so we put in ketogenic diet. Okay. And we want to include, let's make it short. We include, how about just 3? Well, we'll do 5 chapters. We'll include 5 chapters. So we'll put the 5 here, replace that. 5 chapters. Okay, and how many lessons? We'll say maybe 3. Let's go with 5 lessons per chapter. No, we'll go make it short. We'll go with 3 lessons per chapter. So you just change that. Make sure you take the brackets out. Don't really need the brackets. Okay, 3 lessons per chapter. And I'm going to say, let's include image suggestions for each lesson. Okay, remember, that's 3 lessons per chapter. So it's going to give 3 image suggestions per lesson. And I'm telling it right here to include 5 ebook title suggestions. So I wanted to suggest titles. So we'll click on here. And as you see here, it starts to create it out right here. Okay, it gave the lesson, each lesson. 3rd chapter, the 3 lessons. 4th chapter, 3 lessons. And the 5th chapter, and I think we did 6 chapters, right? Oh, was it 5? However many chapters will be specified. Okay, and as you notice on the bottom, it gave 5 title suggestions for the ebook. You could have put whatever number you wanted in. If you wanted 10 title suggestions, you could have done that. Image, you could have specified if you wanted 2 images per lesson, but right here it just gives 1 image. Like I said, notice that it gave 1 image for that lesson, 1 image for that lesson, 1 image for that lesson. Okay. So this is great. So now you've got the information. Now, granted, this says, okay, yeah, it's just the outline. It's not the actual ebook, but that's all right. We're going to get to that. So let's go ahead and copy this. Or you can export it over here, either one, whichever you feel more comfortable with. I'm just going to copy it, and I'm going to go ahead on and paste it in a new text file. Or you can put it in Microsoft Word, whatever you want to do. But this is just, we're just building it for right now. Okay, so now you've got the bulk of the information right there. Now what you want to do is, let's say for each lesson, okay, you're going to want to say like lesson 1. Okay, we're still using ChatGPT. So it says okay. Now I copy that lesson 1. What is a ketogenic diet? So we'll copy this. And then you go back to ChatGPT, and ChatGPT remembers we're talking about keto. So I'll kick in elaborate, type in elaborate on, and you just paste that. And if you wanted to specify it a certain number of characters, like if you wanted to say elaborate on, and make sure you spell on right, elaborate on what is a ketogenic diet. And you can specify how big you want it. Maybe you want it maximum 100 words or maximum 5,000 characters or 1,000 characters. You can add that to it if you want, or you can just go blind like this. Okay, so now we got content for our first part of our ebook. The first question is right here. It's answering it. And voila, and now you've got the information you want, what you was asking it for. So you take this piece of information, copy it. You can go back over to your text file. And paste it. Now you got the bulk of that information, what you want to do for your ebook. Now let's say you want to see what your image suggestions look like. So I'm going to go ahead and copy this image suggestion that says a graphic showing a macronutrient breakdown of the ketogenic diet. Okay, so I'm going to go on over to my Midjourney. I'll go over to the server here, and you'll type in dash imagine. Okay, and then you copy your prompt in. And now you set something up. You want to set up the aspect ratios, depending on what size you want to put it in. I think on this size, I'm going to make it maybe like, say, if it was being posted to a Facebook page or something. So I'm going to go ahead on and type in you got to type in dash AR for aspect ratio. And then you put in whatever your ratio is. I know Facebook is roughly 2:1. So we'll go 2:1. And bam, and you click the return button or your enter button, and as you see, it'll start to create your image for you. Now, you basically will repeat this. We're not going to go and repeat this step at one time after another for all the different ones. We just did that to give for demonstration. But this will give you the graphics, and let's see what's coming up. This one says a graphic showing a macronutrient, well, whatever. Breakdown, ketogenic diet. Okay, it's almost done, 31%. We're on fast. And consequently, you can sign up for, you will go to, I'll put the links down below of what you go to sign up on Midjourney. But Midjourney is, for the most, is free. Right now they have a free account. Sometimes they might suspend it, but generally it's not that expensive, like a $10 a month fee, and that generally is pretty much good enough for everybody else, okay, for most people. And actually, this is producing pretty good graphics, okay. And you can click on, click to see the large. You can see whichever, or the large one. Or you can get in here and you can tell it, okay, I like this one. Say I like that one. You say upscale it, okay. And I generally like to go ahead and upscale most of them that I see if I like them. I like that one, like this one, and like this one. And with the upscale, what that does is it gives you a big picture of one item, and the ones below, the V1, V2, V3, that'll give you a different variation of that same image. So you can also do that as well. And basically, you just click on it, save image as. Again, like I say, it's going a little slow, but save image as, and I have a specific folder that I save Midjourney images in. And I'll just basically save it within here. Click out or click down, I go to the next one. Maybe I want to keep all four and decide which one. Maybe I want to use all four. So you save image as again. I like that one. This one's pretty good. Actually, I think I'm going to just go ahead and write this book anyway. Yeah. And there's other commands too. If you want higher resolution, if you wanted to, we'll do a whole nother training on just Midjourney alone. Oh, this is a good one. This even looks tasty. Look at that. All of these ketogenic, all of these are ketogenic foods. If you didn't know it, you'll actually even learn something. That is pretty cool. Okay, so now you basically got you got your content. Let's go back to ChatGPT window. As you see in here, you'll do this for each one. You'll do, you grab your images. It gives you images. If you don't like it, use something else. But you've got the bulk of your content. Because remember, you'll just take what the headline of the lesson is, like this one, like say lesson 2, benefits of ketogenic. So let's tell it to elaborate. Or explain, you could even say explain. That's another command, you can explain. That's another command. Explain ketogenic diet. And what that is. So it's going to go ahead on and it's going to, as you see, it's giving you your information there for that next part. And now when you want to put it in, when you want to put the ebook together, you can use something Microsoft Word, or there's another program I use that the link is on there. It's called Designer. I use that to produce my ebooks. At least I put all the information together in that. Or like I said, you can use something like Microsoft Word, or you can use Google Docs even. The choice is yours, what you want to do. Like I said, I'll include links for all those in the bottom. And then you basically go back to the seed file that you have in here. And this is what we did right here. Let's see. So we'll go ahead on and we'll paste this. Here, as you see, the ebook is coming together. So you can just go through each one by one, until you finally have your ebook. It might take you a couple hours to do it, but hey, you can create an ebook with that prompt right here. You can pretty much create an ebook on anything you want. On any kind of diet, you just basically say, you could even say act as a writer or act as a cook, and it'll write an ebook from the perspective of what ChatGPT perceives that individual's knowledge will have. You can even be more specific. You can put it as a 5-star chef. If you want to act as a 5-star chef and create an ebook outlining on ketogenic diet, including 5 chapters, 3 lessons per chapter, including image suggestions for each lesson, include 5 ebook title suggestions. You can change all of these numbers. If you wanted to do 6 chapters, you wanted to do 17 chapters, you wanted to do 100 chapters, you could do that. You just have to click continue down here. But in this particular case, it's finished it off. But you could click continue and it'll give you some more information on it. And you can specify how much information you wanted to give. Like I say, 100 words, 500 words, 10,000 characters, 1,000 characters, however you specify it, that's how ChatGPT will do it. And so that's pretty much it. There's not a whole lot. Like I said, this was gonna be short, it wasn't gonna be long, but this will give you the information that you need to get it. So if you're a marketer, if you're a writer, or whatever you are, this has the capacity to give you all the information or all the content that you need. Again, I want to say thank you for stopping by. You have a great day.